Hi everybody, it's me, Megan, and today we are going to be doing the book Courtship Tag. Now tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I thought what better tag than to do the book Courtship Tag. So let's get started. Phase 1, Initial Attraction. What is a book that you got solely based on the cover? I got The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. The Red Queen, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the shininess of this crown, or maybe it was the blood dripping from it, but it looked so good, and just reading the summary after it just sealed the deal because of it. It was so good, I just loved it. Phase 2, First Impression. A book that you got based on the summary. I got Isle of the Lost by Melissa de la Cruz. And I got it because of the movie Descendants was coming out when I first heard of it, and I read the summary, and I was just like, I gotta have it. Just gotta have it. Especially since it's based in the settings, I guess you could say I lost the word. I'm trying to figure out the word. The minds of the children of the evil villains. So I just could not resist the little Disney villain temptation. Phase 3, Sweet Talk. A book with great writing. I got Forevermore by Cindy Miles. Now this book I actually loved so much that it convinced me to get the sort of prequel to the book. And when I say sort of prequel, I mean that there are characters in this book that are actually in another book that she has written, and I just loved the storyline, and I loved the plot and everything like that, and I could not put it down that I just had to get her other book too. So it was a really good book. I loved her writing. It was very good. Loved it. Phase 4, a book that made you get the rest of the series. The Luck series by who is it by? Jennifer Armentrout. I thought it was her, but I was like, I better make sure. Now, I actually read the summary, read reviews on it, and read the first chapter, and the first chapter was like, let's just grab the entire series. It's alright. So I got all the series, and I actually just finished the series. I'm so very happy. And it was such a good series. I loved the series. It was so good. Loved it. I'm saying, you should keep count on how many times I say love it in this video, because I really do love these books. Phase 5, Late Night Phone Calls, a book that made you stay up all night. I got The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Now this book, funny story, I had actually just finished reading Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and I finished doing my review on it and posting that on YouTube, and I was like, this is my next book that I want to read. Let's go ahead and just read a chapter or two, so I have something to go off of, and I ended up reading all of it that night, and it was 2:30 in the morning, and I it's making me tired thinking about it. But it was so good, I couldn't help myself. And it actually was so happy that I had the second book of this, just so I could, but the second book, it did the exact same thing, and I ended up doing the exact same thing. I read it through the night, and I couldn't help myself. Rick Yancey, whatever you are doing right, and I can't wait for the next book to come out. I can't wait. Phase 6, a book you can't stop thinking about. Dune. The Dune series is a book that I cannot stop thinking about. I don't know about you guys, but the first book, so good. The second book, even better. Third book, which I thought was the ending, very sad that it's not. So good. Oh, so bad that it wasn't the last book. But I do see that because they have 2 of the redheads and only 1 of the brunettes. I think they're trying to end the series with the brunette on the cover. So it's pretty interesting. And you still got some stuff going but it's a book I can't stop thinking about, and I'm still waiting on the next book. Phase 7, Getting Physical. A book you just love the feel of. I got The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Now, if you just feel this cover, you know what I'm talking about. This book cover. This book cover. I don't know what it is about the 2015 books, but damn, they got nice book covers. This one, even more so. And it's just so physically appealing, too. Look at that. Look at that. Castle. I want to live in a castle. Phase 8. Meeting the Parents. A book that you would recommend to your family and friends. And that is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, also known as the Lunar Chronicles. And this series, which is so good, it's basically the retellings in a dystopian world of a whole bunch of different fairy tales, such as Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, and Snow White. And they just finished the series, and I was so happy with it that I just couldn't resist. And this book I totally recommend anyone reading. It's good for kids, good for young adults, it's good for adults. It was so good. I loved it. Phase 9. Thinking of the Future. A book you would love to reread. Now, this book I've actually reread over and over and over again. I could not resist it. I was happy that they made it into a movie, and while the movie was really good, I just loved the book even better. And that is Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine. Now, this book I absolutely loved, and if you can tell by the spine, I have reread it over and over and over again, and I will reread it over and over and over again for as long as I can. Phase 10. Who should I tag? I tag everyone. Anyone that loves books or just wants to do one of these tags. I tag you. Bye bye. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's Day.